this is going to be a comprehensive one as the Berkshire Cycles Bracknell Bees welcome the Swindon Wildcats to the Hive, and it would be the hosts who got off to the perfect start on the power play, with Aidan Dowdy finding the back of the net after some neat set-up play. We turn it over to our TSI World Replay to see how he slotted it home, and took a few little bumps for good measure as well. However, the Wildcats would have a response before the period was over, probably angered by conceding their first goal of the league campaign. Jan Kostel's effort somehow finding its way into the back of the net. And it was clear there wasn't going to be much love lost between the two sides, with James Galazzi's hit on Max Brebeer bringing the B section of the fan base to their feet. We're going to have to let the play roll on a little bit, as just as it looked like the Wildcats might break, referee Matthews hit the whistle as Brebeer was involved, but with Scott Spearing. Obviously, we strictly follow the rules of keeping your eyes on the puck at all times, but our TSI World Replay is here to show you why the stoppage occurred. Anyway, back to the hockey, and the result of the play was a power play for the Wildcats, but that didn't go according to plan for the visitors, as the Bees broke up the play to set Roman Malinick away. No mistake there from the Sheriff, much to the delight of that chap in the stand, but full credit must go to Joe Baird and Harvey Stead for working hard to create the turnover. And only fitting, our TSI World Replay shows Malinick's turn of speed to put the hosts in front at the end of the first. Into the second, and this time the Wildcats would make the man advantage count. Skittins in the defence working hard to keep out the initial opportunity, but Sam Bullis somehow just found a way to sneak home the equaliser at the near post. Now then, time for the talking point of the game. The Wildcats were putting the pressure on the Berkshire Cycles Bracknell Bees, but it looked like the hosts had restored their lead soon after. Antonov off with his stick in the air, but referee Matthews, after consultation with his fellow officials, waved off the goal. So there's just one thing for it for us here on Bees TV. Bring out the TSI World Replay. Our super duper slow-mo showing just how close this one was to going in, but in the end the right decision. That was then followed by the ultimate in turning defence into attack. Unfortunately for the home fans, it was by the Wildcats. Remy Marr knowing exactly where the puck was on this occasion before Edgar's Debris was set clear, and he made no mistake in on one-on-one to give the Wildcats the lead. It wasn't for the lack of trying though, as well as weathering the storm. The Bees did put the pressure on the Wildcats' nets, bodies and all, at the end of the second. into the third period, and the Berkshire Cycles Bracknell Bees were continuing to pile the pressure on. Marr continuing to stand firm though, even with some added pressure from spearing. From our TSI World Replay, he might have been a little unfortunate in picking up the penalty. But in a 4-on-4 situation, with the ice opened up a little bit more, the Bees took full advantage. Brendan Baird firstly keeping the puck alive on the point, Josh Martin working it around to find a free Josh Smith in the slot for the equaliser. By now the Bees were holding up firm defensively, with Aronell finding himself frustrated by a resolute defence. Both sides in this one taking a point, with it being 3-3 at the end of the third, with overtime being needed to separate them. The fun of 3-on-3 hockey really in force here, with any turnover an opportunity, potentially the pivotal one. Here, just as it looked like the Bees might cycle the puck to their advantage, the Wildcats got a break, and Sam Jones made no mistake with his effort, giving the Wildcats the additional bonus point in a 4-3 game.